Morning, everybody. I'm back with more RE4. Again, sorry for the lack of videos on Monday. I am taking those days off personally to handle some business, but I will assure you all that I want to say it's the very last Monday of June. I'll get back to uploading stuff on Mondays, and it will be for a special occasion. For those of you who have been around for the channel since the beginning, or not even just the beginning, but people who've been around for the last few months or so, you'll know exactly which game I have planned for the end of the month. I just need you to be patient in terms of not getting uploads on Mondays until then. Alright. Thankfully, the little crowd over there, none of them heard the gunshots. Conveniently. This isn't like the remake where there's stealth in here. They tend to usually hear my gunshots when I fire, so the fact that they didn't hear is actually incredible. Now, if I remember right, you can actually take out that entire crowd with one good grenade toss. Problem is, there's no oh wow. Well, I got the first half. I was waiting to see if the other half was gonna move. I knew one of them was gonna be behind me, but part of me feels like they purposely didn't add like a throw arc to the first game or to the original when it comes to grenades. It was just because they were like, grenades are probably gonna be too OP. We have to put some challenge into when it comes to throwing them. Good night, boys. I shouldn't have gotten. Hey, I got my grenade back. Sweet. I shouldn't have been grabbed like that, especially not twice in a row. But what are you gonna do? This game will sometimes do that and go, hey, this guy's been taking a hit in a little bit. Let's make sure he takes one. And I'm sure I've referenced the game's adaptive difficulty. I'm very well aware of the fact the original game had adaptive difficulty. I just can't remember if the remake does. And I'm sure I've explained this before, but I'll explain it again since it's been a little bit. But adaptive difficulty is the idea that the game will analyze the player's skill set. You know, their progression, the amount of times they've died, their accuracy, the amount of ammo they use, that kind of thing. And the game, based on all those factors, the game will determine whether or not the player needs to have an easier or harder experience. You can see some of examples of the adaptive gameplay in my Let's Play itself, like obviously magnums and rockets don't count because they're like the most powerful weapons in the game, but most of the time the game will prioritize giving you ammo for the weapon that you have the least bullets for. Like, that's why whenever you play this game a lot of times, a lot of people will be like, oh man, I wish I had shotgun ammo right now. Oh, I wish I had sniper ammo right now. The game's actually pretty good at supplying you ammo for all your different weapon types. But it's also very much recommended that you don't go crazy and just use the same guns over and over again. Ah, of course. At least he was taking his sweet time getting over here. Yeah. Okay. I just wanted to clear a path. Ah, there he is. Now, the only real dangerous thing about this room is all the bear traps and the fact that there are actually two chainsaw maniacs in here. One was right there at the window. Thankfully, I am well aware of the fact that most of the time when you fire at him through the window... Damn it! How'd I miss that? There we go. I didn't even zoom in there. But thankfully, most of the time when I do it like this guy does not have the foresight to go down the ladder. Yep, see, look at that. Even though I am pretty sure that they were able to go down the ladder originally, or early on in the game. What the? The wall blocked my shot, I guess. There we go. I gotta get at this weird little angle just so I can hit him. But trust me, this is actually pretty beneficial, believe it or not. It's going to make the next part of this... What the? Oh, right. Ew. Don't get me wrong, it's a cool effect, but the way their eyeballs bulge out every single time their heads pop like that always grosses me out. Alright. But this is part of the reason why I should probably upgrade my rifle's damage, just for situations like this, because I feel like if I were to upgrade the damage just a little bit, he would be dead by now. Mind you, I'm going for straight headshots, and I can't even remember the amount of bullets I've already pumped into him. Oh, my treasure's gone. That sucks. Come on, let's... Nope. Sorry, this is looking so boring, everybody. This guy refuses to die. How many more bullets is it going to take? 1 or 2? Alright, guys, tell me. 1 or 2? I'm going to fire in like 10 seconds, so 1 or 2 bullets. Votes in? Alright, let's see. It was 1! Okay. Now just gotta be careful where I put my feet. I'm not completely safe yet. I'm pretty sure there are still a couple more villagers in here. But first... there is a treasure in this room that I can get right now. I just gotta make sure I go down the right path. And I did not. Okay. The other part of it is that I'm trying to avoid bear traps. That's why I'm walking a little more slowly. I have to assume that they set these bear traps up before I got down here. Because I'm like, what? I brought this up. Sorry. I brought this question up numerous times throughout the Let's Play. Okay, there's the entrance I was trying to get to. But if you set all this stuff up because you had some sort of foresight that Leon was coming, okay, I'll grant you that. That makes complete sense. But why does it seem like that more often than not, they just have these traps here? Uh-oh. Just to have traps here. Not because they actually have some sort of, no, they're just traps to be traps, not because they've had some sort of foresight telling them that, oh, hey, that American agent that we've been after for throughout the entire day and night is going to be in this particular area. I won't tell you how I know that, since, as far as I know, we don't have any cameras or anything around here. Although sometimes it seems like we do. It's very random. I'm just making jokes by this point, everybody, but seriously, the way this game operates when it comes to the amount of technology or weaponry that the Ganados have access to is very infrequent and kind of random. And you'll see exactly what I mean once we get to the final act of the game. Oh, hey, Eric. I still can't believe I've been doing YouTube for almost 2 years and I haven't had Eric in a single video yet. That's something I'm gonna have to rectify soon. Alright, got the key. Unfortunately, the treasure I would have gotten from him is already gone. That fucking sucks. I thought treasure was supposed to stick around for a little bit. Unless I don't get treasure from both of them here. I can't remember if I do or not. Okay, I was trying to remember which entrance they would come up from. It could have been the stairs, or it could have been the ladder. Thankfully, everybody's using the ladder. Oh, yes, 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 please. Please, all of you, come in here. Please, 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 please. You gave me perfect opportunity to use this. All right, everybody gather around. It's shotgun time. Come on, get up, get up, get up. Oh no. Try to go down the ladder. Wrong button. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I thought I heard both of them pop. Flashbang. Cool. Give me a chance to reload. Oh, he's running a little bit too fast. Alright, cool. Can I raise the ladder back up? Should be able to. Where's the angle I need to be at? Oh, okay, it's just stuck there. Fine, I'll just go in through the other way. Alright. How did I forget you were down here? Oh yeah, because for some reason, you didn't think to move throughout this entire thing. I'm gonna save my magnum ammo. Yeah, that's what I was expecting. Some sort of reaction to getting shot in the head. Alright. At least I got his treasure. And I got the staff earlier, so that helps. This box. Sweet, another grenade. Let me just go upstairs, make sure I didn't miss any chests. Alright. Check the map. Yep. We're good. Okay. Now, I want to see if I can get to the end of the chapter in this part. Let's see how long I've been recording. 12 minutes? Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that's perfectly fine. Let me just go up here. Because we're coming up on everybody's favorite sequence. And that's the part I really want to end this video on. We can combine this with this. Put these two... Oh, nope. Put these two together. Move this over here. Actually, hold on. Let me play some Tetris for a little bit. Because I do not like how disorganized my inventory kind of looks right now. Everything's just kind of all over the place. But I think I brought this up in a previous video, but I saw the Switch 2 came out, and that launch is not looking good, as we all kind of expected by this point. Nintendo, you done fucked up. I have never seen a Nintendo console launch that bad since, like, the Wii U? Not to say that the games or the console didn't sell, it sold. Because Nintendo pretty much relies on the fact that they've been around for so long that allows them to keep their, like, large majority of their fan base. And I guarantee you, with how scummy Nintendo has been for the last literally 15 years, if they didn't have such a wide fan base and recognizable brand name that they do now, they would be in their toilet right now. But yeah, as I was saying, Nintendo royally screwed up with the release of the Switch 2. Like, I'm sure plenty of you saw that video of the guy wrecking the game store strictly because they didn't have any more Switch 2s to sell. You can also kind of blame this on Nintendo, because it's like, Nintendo, you were well aware of gamers. You're well aware of the fact that something like this could happen. In fact, it has happened numerous times with both you yourselves and your competitors. So why, on God's green earth, did you think that trying to pull the same crap was gonna get you anywhere. I don't understand executives. I really don't. Like, hey, here is this monumental decision that a company made. And in our minds, we're like, hey, if they can get away with doing something that, why can't we? But then they often forget about the fact that, no, they technically didn't get away with it. People still complained. People still hate it. Throw that away so I don't have to worry about him. Because thankfully, flash grenades are very good when it comes to not just crowd control, but also they have a wide range of effect. It's a very good thing that not only did they have the same trap again, but they conveniently had all of the means of stopping it at the same exact positions. That's not a... Other than like the blaring red lights, I wouldn't call that like a technology thing. That's more of like you manipulating the room to suit whatever... Shoot. Hold on. Okay. I always think there's going to be like treasure or a boss fight in here, but I don't think anything actually happens in here. This is just the entrance to the mine. It does really feel like there should be like a boss fight or something. Maybe there was. Tell me in the comments. I know this game went through a lot of revisions over the year while it was in development. For a while, it was going to be a completely different game. And if I remember, I think one of the prototypes for 4, I want to say it ended up being the first DMC. I can't remember for sure. I know for a fact that there was a story that Capcom basically took like a prototype of one of the Resident Evil games. Again, I think it was 4, but don't quote me on that. Let me know in the comments if I'm right. But as I was saying, basically they were playing 4. Well, the very early beta of 4, and they were like, you know what? This is okay, but it's not... We don't know. We don't like this quite yet. We should probably do this with a different game or something. And that different game became RE4. I mean, it became DMC1, and the rest is history. Alright, so with the train car, most of the time I like to let them jump onto the train just because I can get the resources. Whereas opposed if you know, you can shoot them off early with the TMP and make sure they fall in front of the train as opposed to on it. Then I just run up, grab what I want, and then jump back to the back. Oh, also, pro tip, enemies cannot attack you, nor I don't think they can jump to different train cars when you are spinning, or when the car's at a curve. If the car's at a curve, enemies can't attack. Come on. Yep, I saw that coming. Get that shit out of here. Bye-bye. Yeah, you do have those to look out for, but thankfully, they are very easy to spot, as long as you keep yourself to the back of the train car, which is exactly why I decided to do that myself. Okay, I could probably use both of them, but I think I'm fine here. Alright, here comes a little ambush. Nothing crazy. Especially since I have the striker. And this is about to be the third chainsaw guy I take out today. My goal is just to keep him in that tiny little car. That's gonna hurt them. Come on. Don't even think about it, buddy. Thankfully, there's more shotgun ammo up there I can see. Really? Not even a grenade took out that bitch. There we go. I was really confused. Like, the grenade should have taken you out by now. Alright. that is it for all of them. For now. Let's get these supplies. Yeah, look at that. I'm getting a boatload of money. And I even get ammo from some of them, too. Okay. Make sure there's nothing else around here before we continue the ride. Alright. People from Japan or people who visited Japan, is there like a Capcom world? Or anything like that? Like, is there a Capcom amusement park? I'm asking because... sorry. This whole minecart thing should definitely be a ride. Heck, you could easily make Capcom World a real thing. Capcom has more than enough franchises to make a Capcom World. What is it? You got Street Fighter, you got Resident Evil, you got Devil May Cry. Wait. No. It's Capcom. Now here's the real challenge, trying to kill this guy before the end of the match. Or before the train card ends. Because you technically don't have to kill him here. You can wait, you can keep surviving and hold him off till the ride's over. But if you do that, you won't be able to get the treasure that he drops. No. Really? Okay, I know I didn't shoot him point blank in the face, but like, come on, die already. Okay, he's dead, thankfully. And I got a whole new crowd of problems. Excellent. Okay, I've heard the buzz, so I know he's dead this time. I actually heard his death sound, so... Okay, we're coming up on the ending. Oh yeah, I forgot, I can't shoot while this is happening either. Look at that, I have 3 dots! Oh, why'd you change my angle like that, game? That wasn't fair at all. Ugh. I couldn't get the treasure, guys. I'm sorry. But Jesus Christ, Leon. I don't care what anybody says. You're infected by some sort of virus or something. Because look at that leap. And look at that treasure just teasing me. God damn it. But yeah, look at that massive ass leap. Even with the giant head start we got from the minecart coming down, not only was that leap insane for somebody who's just a regular human being, but also your hands would have been shredded the second you grab that thing. I don't care if you're wearing gloves or not. Either your hands would have gotten shredded from the force of grabbing that ledge like that, or because I'm pretty sure that was like a wooden ledge, I'm surprised your hand didn't get like impaled by like some sort of giant splinter. And none of you knock splinters. I've got plenty of splinters in my feet over the years, and they are not fun. And one of what's more not fun? Getting a splinter or having a splinter. No, I'm sorry, I'm rephrasing that. What's worse is getting an injury in your foot and you thinking it's a splinter because, hey, you've been stabbed by things in your foot all the time. If it's not splinter, it's like a shred of glass. But then you look at your foot and you don't find anything, and you're like, oh crap, I think I'm going nuts today. But yeah, guys, that's going to be it for my spelunking adventure in the minecart. Tune in next week for another episode of Resident Evil 4. Again, Monday videos will be back soon. I'm just taking a break from posting anything on Mondays. I know it's a weird time to do that because we're in the summer, but maybe I'll be inclined to post a little something next Monday. But definitely the Monday after that, we'll be back to our retro schedule. As always, I appreciate all love and support. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you all later. Peace.